from Trump, from Bolsonaro, from Legault. Yes, right here in Quebec.
Outside the Montreal offices of the Premier, Muslims, Jews, people of color and allies all gathered to demand the Quebec government change its tune. While the Premier says he will soon unveil a plan to tackle racism, these protesters say his own government is part of the problem.
The Premier denies the existence of systemic racism. And at the same time, he is legalizing systemic discrimination.
Bill 21 bars certain civil servants, teachers, police officers, government lawyers from wearing religious symbols. Bushra Shelby is part of a coalition fighting the law in court.
I'm more hopeful.
She says it feels like people are finally starting to realize that visible minorities in Canada are treated differently.
Everywhere you go, you can say that it exists, and denying it is not going to help solve the problem.
It's a reality Idil Issa knows well as a Black Muslim woman.
I graduated from my high school in Toronto with 8 scholarships, and I was the valedictorian. And I can tell you my job progression has not matched my qualifications.
Though she's not in a job targeted by Quebec's religious symbols law, she says she's felt a shift in the general atmosphere.
They do not hire us. They don't hire us. They don't promote us. It does create a very chilly environment for those of us trying to make it.
The Premier's office today defended the legislation, saying the religious symbols law is a moderate law and has nothing to do with the important issue of racism. His office also acknowledged racism exists in Quebec like any other society, and it is our responsibility to eradicate it. Tomorrow, Montreal's Public Consultation Office is expected to release a report on systemic discrimination. It's based on hearings held last year. Jayla Bernstein, CBC News, Montreal.